What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back. This is episode 4 in the Grandmaster to Top 500 series. This time we've got 2 beginners who are orange and yellow, and 1 novice who is blue. So playing against low-ranked players, it's really key that you ally with them in the beginning of the game, and that you don't break their trust by attacking them, unless it's absolutely necessary, like if they're getting too strong. But other than that, it's really important that you don't betray their trust, because they take that alliance really seriously, or they generally tend to take it very seriously. And you'll see that in this game especially, that if you actually break their trust by attacking them, then they can start singling you out and then like basically suiciding on you. And that can be really bad, because it can end up just basically giving the game to whichever player is remaining, whichever lucky player is remaining. Another thing that they do is they make lots of mistakes, as you can see with the yellow player, just having no chill or whatsoever, going suicide for Australia and suicide for South America. He essentially just gave blue Australia, if you were watching there. He basically just went all out for it, and then blue with his army in China could just bring it down and take it over very easily. You also saw there that blue attacked with those 9 troops and wasted them on orange. He could have just fortified them back to Australia instead of attacking into India, because that's not necessary. It wasn't necessary to do that at all. So as a result of Yellow's reckless behavior and attacks, he's just going to quit out of the game. He's replaced by the bot. As you can see in his profile, it said that he went inactive. So 1 player down, 2 to go. And it's at this point that I finally decide to take over Europe, because I had a set and I was being very patient with all of my attacks, unlike yellow and blue. And I don't really guard it very well. I only have like 3s and 4s on my borders, so I won't lose that many troops if anyone actually decides to attack me. But the blue player, just for whatever reason, decided to invade me. So that's why I decided to protect my border against blue, especially. The orange player makes a mistake here by taking out yellow, because it's not worth it. He didn't get to trade in a set of cards, and he wasted a lot of troops to take out yellow. If I were him, I would have waited another turn. But good thing for me is the blue player decided to invade orange into North America. So that's one thing that I've noticed about blue. He basically attacks whoever he can. If they're like not defending their borders, then he can just attack them, as he's doing right now, just destroying the orange player. So if orange doesn't have a set, then blue will get a fair bit of troops. So that's why I decided to actually take over Australia from blue and betray him. I just betrayed this novice, so let's see what happens. Now, hopefully he doesn't end up suiciding on me. But fortunately for orange, he had a set, so he could actually recapture both of the Americas. And this is why I decided to actually invade his continents, because otherwise orange would quickly get too many troops, because I only had Australia while blue didn't have any continent. So in that situation, orange was getting too many troops. So now that I've betrayed this novice, he's basically singling me out. As you can see, he took out all of my territories in Europe as well as in Africa. He didn't have to attack me in Africa, but he's basically targeting me because of what I did to him. So hopefully this doesn't end up in anything bad, but I have a bad feeling about this. Look, he's already one territory away from me. I have a bad feeling that he's gonna go and attack me or do something crazy. But hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully he calms down and comes to his senses and realizes that that I'm not attacking him anymore. But it turns out that he decided to go suicide on me. Suicide mode enabled. And at this point I thought the game was over. But fortunately, Orange only has 69 troops to our combined 80 troops. So the game is not over yet. There's still a lot of time left to play, a lot of turns to go. However, once Orange captures Africa, he's getting +3 more troops than both of us combined. So that's not good. We've got to do something about that. So I'm going to let Blue hold Asia, and then I'm going to encourage Orange to attack him. This is a really good idea to send that attack request to Orange and try to make him do the dirty work of attacking Blue. Not only is this going to start a battle between Blue and Orange, but it's also going to make it so that Blue stops focusing on me. Because he's been, this entire, several turns after I invaded him, he was just focusing me and me alone. So I need to focus his attention away from me and onto Orange. And that's exactly what's happening over here. He lost 20 troops trying to get back his continent. This is really good. I can just sit back and relax and watch them just go suicide basically on each other and attack each other like crazy. And I don't have to get involved in any of this chaos at all. As long as Blue keeps attacking Orange like he is currently doing, I can just sit back, relax, and watch the world burn from a safe distance. But I do need to make sure that I don't have my army blocked in Australia. That's why I pulled it out. I pulled out 50 troops right there. Just in case Orange gets too strong to where Blue can't invade him anymore, I need to make sure that I have that army ready to possibly or potentially invade Orange's continents if Orange is getting too powerful. Because so long as Orange has Africa, he's getting more troops than both of us combined, and that's not a sustainable situation. So, in order to counter Orange from getting so many troops, I decided to actually go for Asia. Expand and go for Asia. Because in this position, I'm actually balancing out Orange. And both Blue and I are getting more troops than him, actually. Until Blue once again invades me because I didn't guard my border. Because throughout this game, he's at every opportunity that he's had to invade someone with an unguarded border or like a poorly defended border, he's taken that opportunity. And that's why I need to defend against Blue. So I'm finally able to hold Asia and Australia, but I'm not going to attack anyone because it's not necessary. However, the Orange player breaks his alliance with me and ends up invading me into Asia. And then this is the time when I told Blue to attack Orange. And once I saw him move his army there, next to Orange's big army, I decided to blitz Orange's big 49 troops army and invade him into his continents. But I left North America for the Blue player. Because at this point, Orange is the big bully. He's the dominating player. And we need to team up against him. And this is what happens. Blue takes out that big army and essentially goes complete suicide mode and is left with basically 0 troops at this point. If I could, I would definitely try to take him out for his cards. He has even 4 cards. But my army is back there and landlocked in Australia, so I needed to pull it out. Orange does not have a set or the ability to take out blue, so this is really good. So as long as blue doesn't have a set, then I can take him out for his cards, and then dealing with orange is going to be really easy. And that's exactly what I do. I trade in my set, and then go for blue. And I can get even 5 cards, so this is really good for me. Put some troops there to try to defend Europe, and then put my army on Central America to where I can access the orange player. Orange tries to do something, but at this point the game is already over. I'm just going to take him out. If not this turn, then the next turn for sure. Yeah, so he even failed to attack that 4-on-1. Not like it mattered because the game was already over. But now I've got the victory and got to rank 1600. I hope you enjoyed, and that's all for now. Thanks for watching.